Greetings, and welcome to another edition of Magebit.tv. I don't know what I'm talking about. I hope the audio levels are decent. I can't hear myself, obviously, until we get the new microphone. But, nonetheless, I will be doing something new today. Something that I have never played before on stream. I'm going to quickly lower my music and then unmute my stream and see how I sound, because I need to make sure my volume levels are okay. And of course, the second I unmute myself on my previous stream, it stops working. Doing something new today. Okay. Something that I have never played before on stream. I'm going to quickly lower my music pretty good. And then unmute my stream and see how I sound. I sound pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Alright. I am not dissatisfied with that. So we will begin very shortly here. I just need to find XSplit real quick. There you are. And I want to add a webcam to this. Not this scene. This is a completely different scene. This scene, I want to add a webcam to real quick. Game capture devices, video. Webcam. My background's a disaster, but whatever. Maybe we'll put me up there. I don't know. I gotta figure this out once I enter the world of Albion. Something that I have not done before on stream. So, I am mainly a skiller in this game. Actually, I am completely a skiller in this game. I have not actually killed anyone. I particularly enjoy the skilling aspect of the game, and I will do the PvP once I can make my own gear instead of having to, like, purchase it or something. So, that's one of my main goals, is to make my own gear that is throwaway gear, basically. Something that's like tier 5. There's like 7 or 8 tiers or something. So tier 5 is kind of just in the middle. I'm almost there. I can craft all tier 5. I'm working on being able to craft all of tier 6. And once that occurs, then I will begin the PvP portion of the game. There's different PvP options as well. You can do just open world PvP. If you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a blue diamond next to the time. That blue diamond indicates that this is a safe zone and no PvP could take place. So I'm currently immune from other players' attacks in an area like this. Once I catch this last fish here, I'll bring up the world map. So here's the world map. Here's the royal continent, right? There's also this place, this place, this place. So there's a lot going on, right? But I'm down here in the royal continent. And if you look here, you'll see again that blue diamond. So cool. I'm in a safe zone. You can notice that there are different paths. Not all of them are safe. So like if I wanted to get quickly to Limhurst, it would behoove me to take some yellow paths to get there, or I can take the long way around and still get there, just at a much longer pace, which is what I've had to do up until I can make my own gear. Although the clan that I'm in, Derpy Cakes, has an alliance with a high-level PvP guild. And they will let us harvest in their zone every so often. Like, we have kind of like a contract with them. That's how this game works and operates. It's completely player-based. Everything, even down to who can harvest in what areas, heavily controlled by the players. This is only my 3rd week. You'll see in the top right corner, my premium status remaining is 11 days. You can buy premium with in-game currency. I would recommend that once you're a higher level. Right now, I don't have the ability to pay with currency, but as I have gotten up in level, I have definitely seen more profit coming in. Like, let's pull up my inventory. I have 1.4 million right now. That's pretty nice. You'll notice here, these are all, I've sold a lot of crap. We can delete that. So, that's what I really like about this game, is everything is needed. All supplies are needed. Even Tier 1 supplies are needed. Because Tier 1 supplies go into Tier 2 supplies, which go into Tier 3 supplies, and so on and so forth. So the game has planned obsolescence in place. I didn't mean to attack this poor little deer, but it's gonna go to hell now. Sorry, buddy. Yes, so that's where I'm at. Is really super enjoying the fact that all of my loot matters, and the fact that the big PvPers, and there's PvM in this game too, don't get me wrong, I haven't even talked about that yet, but you have the opportunity to go into dungeons of different calibers. We might run across one. I'm not going to go in it yet. I don't have the ability. I'd probably be fine. That's another thing about this game. The combat, delicious. It's kind of League of Legends based, I would guess, or Diablo based if you're more into that side of the operation. What's great about it, though... Hold on, I just totally lost my train of thought. Holy crap, I hate that. Whoa, almost dropped my water there. Oops, that's another thing that can happen. Now, you'll notice my weight is now 516. Your pack... well, I don't have a pack yak anymore, but... your mule, your ox, whatever you are using to transport your goods, if you get too far away from it, it will disappear. And if it disappears, all of the weight that it was carrying, you are now carrying. So you have to keep that in mind, especially in a dangerous area, either via mobs or other people, if you need to run or reposition yourself to fight. If you are running too far away from your basically your cart, like whatever you're carrying, your mule will disappear. Now, this is a dungeon right here. This is a randomized solo dungeon, I believe. Now, I haven't actually tried one, and I'm kind of wanting to. Wow, my VPN like doubles my ping. My ping right now is only 30 something, which is good. You can see it in the bottom right next to the mini-map. I have it up. Yeah, when I'm not streaming, I don't need the extra ping, or if I'm not PvPing or something, I don't need to have my ping at 30. But very interesting to just see the difference when you turn it off, how much it just spikes up. If I upload this on the RuneScape Weekly channel, I wonder if people will get angry. Because it's still, it's still content that is about MMOs. I don't know. I don't have a very good excuse. I just hate to have nothing on. Nothing uploaded. Don't yawn, you pile of crap. Excuse me. Oh, see, there goes my mount. My mount. That's the word I've been looking for the past fucking 30 minutes. All right. And it can take a while to remount up. So you can really screw yourself if you need to get away. Excuse me. But right now I'm collecting hemp. This doesn't look anything like hemp, but we'll let it slide. Hemp is a tier 4 material, yes. And it is pretty well used. You get a pretty good profit from making tier 4 stuff. This is a randomized group dungeon right here. This big blue thing. Big difference. I wouldn't go in there alone if you want to live. I like living. I've died only a couple times to NPCs. It happens to the best of us. you lose some of your supplies when you die, and it's that type of game. Even if you drop to an NPC, you are gonna pay for it in the form of your loot. I don't know exactly what the percentage is of lost items on death. I don't know if it's random or what, but it sucks, as you would imagine. And the real thing is be careful. Keep in mind how much stuff you have on you at any given time. You know, hit the market, hit the bank, hit the crafting station if needed. Don't carry around really valuable stuff unless you are using that really valuable stuff for something really valuable in turn. You know, the goal is to never equip yourself above your handling level. This poor person, I am going to steal all of their shit. Not really. I'm going to be nice. Not many people are nice. I'm only going to take a few, and then I'm going to leave. I'm taking literally 3. That one's already taken. I'm going to leave that one for him, because that's the kind of person I am. No one does that shit. I wish people were nice like that. It's like, hey, he was there first, okay? Now, there's no spoken rule that you have to do that, but, you know, it's just the common code, you know? Someone's here first, collecting the resources. I'm not gonna completely rob the blind. I'll just take some. I'll take a little bit. God damn. And then off I go. Because I understand that there are limited resources in this world. And we gotta share. Alright, here's a good spot. I parked just out of that range. That's better. So, if you want to play Albion, let me know. I have referral codes, of course. But, personally, if you're playing RuneScape and feeling like, you know, there's no fresh content, or the content isn't geared towards you because you're a skiller, this is the game for you, my friend. I have had such a good time since I've begun playing this game. It is pretty much RuneScape, except for the combat system, and the lore. This is a true sandbox, where RuneScape is a sandbox theme park MMO, meaning that there are quests and storylines to follow in RuneScape. That is not the case in Albion. You create your own story, similar to like Minecraft or something, only you don't really have the tools like you do in Minecraft for storytelling. So it's really, really a game that is based upon you and your friends, your guildmates, and becoming the best. Like, for instance, here's our guild shit. Let me actually open up the guild challenge window here. So we're trying to make it to level 10. We probably will. I'm in 3rd place in our guild, and I just started playing the game. Like, I don't know. We have people are working. We have tons of guildmates that are working towards this ultimate goal. But look who's on top. Good old Magebit. Rambo's beating me. I don't even know how he can get more keys than me. I don't get that, but whatever. I thought everyone got the same amount of keys. Maybe I missed a couple days, or maybe, oh, it's possible that I started in the middle of this challenge. That's probably what happened. So anyway, I'm in 3rd place. I'm in 2nd place, actually, because the battle dude is putting on the competition, meaning I will win a good amount of money at the end of this guild season, which is great. And all I've had to do is participate in playing the game. Now, besides the guild season, there's also monthly challenges, which are also very fun. It helps you keep engaged with the game. They also, you know, as you see here, they lock out the bigger rewards until each week to keep you coming back. Then there's a monthly overall reward, which you'll see I've already claimed. I claimed it in the 2nd week because I have no life. No. Well, yes, but I was having a lot of fun. And this game is on mobile. Fully on mobile for Android only, working on iOS. But, I mean, you know, unlike RuneScape that is still betaing, this has an actual Android client ready to go. Ready to go. So I've been playing this on my phone. I just got the Galaxy Note 10 a little while ago. And it runs this game fantastically. It did not run very well on my LG V30, which had 6 gigabytes of RAM and a pretty powerful processor, but not powerful enough. It overheated. This phone gets a little hot, but it doesn't overheat. It won't let me charge while I'm playing the game, which tells me that the game probably takes more battery than the charge can sustain, or I'm doing something wrong. Either way. Mobile client. That kicks ass, right? All these fish that I'm catching, they matter. Even the level 1 fish, people are going to want them. Why? Because they can be consumed for fishing fame. Yes, they do have special effects as far as, like, heal over time and stuff like that, but... And yes, they're used in recipes, but if you just straight up consume the fish, you'll get XP. It's called fame in this game, but it's XP. You'll get XP for consuming the fish. Why? People hate fishing. I love fishing. But, again, if you're a PvPer or a PvMer, and you don't want a skill, you can literally pay to finish fishing. Now, unlike other games, there's no reason to get really high fishing. Like, there's no quest that is stopping you or anything like that. The only thing that is stopping you is your ability to make and catch food and fish that are in higher tiers. Nothing more than that. So if you're strictly into combat, right, there's really no need to get into any of the skilling, which is pretty great. I'm not finding too much on this lake. I gotta go up. Don't leave me alone, tiger. Look at this is the fucking graveyard. That's another thing I love about this game is the corpses of your enemies stay on the ground in the form of their skeletons. Just skeletons everywhere. Man, it's busy today. 37 people are in this zone. You can see how many people are in this zone right down here. Now, it will not show you enemies in a zone. If you are in a PvP zone, it's not... Oh, sorry, Mobird. I love Mobirds. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't... Alright. Fine. It will not... So it will just not show you that number. You could have any amount of enemy players in there. But if a massive amount of enemy players enter your zone, and I know this because it happened to me last night while I was in the black zone, my guild leader was like, "Get out of there." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "They gotta go. You gotta go." So I start leaving. All of a sudden, I see this giant red circle on my radar, and right next to the exit. Like, the exit was in the northwest corner, and I'm down in, like, the southeast, and all of a sudden, this giant red splotch is on my radar, and I'm like, I gotta go that way. So I just get on my mule, and I just start trucking right towards the wall of death. But as I'm going that way, it's like a stampede of people rushing by me. Literally, there had to be 50 to 100 of them, all geared up. They were on a mission, and no one attacked me. I just walked right by them. I just kept going in the opposite direction, like I was supposed to be doing that. Now, it's like I didn't have their clan tag or anything like that, so I don't know. I don't know why they didn't attack me. My assumption is they didn't want to break rank with whatever they were doing. They were probably on some sort of mission. And stopping to kill me would have put off, they would have lost the group or something. That's the only thing I can think of, because, holy crap, was I, expecting to die. I'm trying not to lose my... Yep, I tried. I really need to get an MMO gaming mouse. This Steel Series mouse is fine, but I really would like buttons in a row instead of buttons all over the place. Get away from my hemp. Lulu, you son of a bastard. Stop stealing my hemp. We're actually the same rank. Taking all your hemp? What are you gonna do now, mother... See you later. There's more hemp down here. I've kind of memorized the good hemp locations. Yeah, man. So I can just run around this board looking for hemp, because I have a ton of stored cloth of a lower tier, tier 3, that I need to turn into tier 4 so I can craft it. So I could craft tier 3 cloth, but that cloth. I could craft tier 3 cloth, but that would be a waste of fame. So here I am on the road again, collecting hemp until my inventory reaches 100%. And what's nice is your inventory actually expands based off of two things. A, the mount you're using. So down here I'm using a level 6 mount, but also up here I'm using a level 8 backpack. Now, beyond just the fact that there are tiers in this game, right? So I have a level 8 backpack, but it's also of excellent quality, which does actually increase the item's quality, for lack of a better terms. It can hold more than a good bag or a regular quality bag, but it holds less than a masterpiece quality bag, which generally run for way too much money. So I've never made one or tried to make one. Right now I am purely making cloth armor. Once I'm level 6 in cloth armor, I'm going to move along to making staves, two-handed staves. That way I can basically craft everything I need to get myself killed. And once that happens, once I'm sufficiently... once I know that I'm okay to die, I have a bunch of backup equipment, pretty much, then, and only then, will I begin my journey into the red zones and black zones without the guidance of my guild. And, you know, I will be searching for resources on my own, because you can't rely on your guild to do everything for you, unfortunately. So... as far as the yellow zones and red zones go, people like myself are pretty able to come and go without too much hassle. Once you get on your mount and start fleeing, most people will give up, because trying to catch somebody on an ox-based mount, which is what this is not easy to demount them. This mount specifically has a lot of durability, a lot of resistance to physical damage. So what happens is you can pretty much withstand a pretty decent onslaught. You're a tank when you're on your mount. On this mount, there are lightweight mounts as well that you can get knocked off quite easily, like a horse or something like that. But this thing has quite the amount of durability and HP. So it can take a beating, and that's why it's probably the mount of choice in black zones, but in red zones and yellow zones, some people like to take horses because of the speed bonus. You're going to get away from your opponent faster. For instance, if I'm on this ox and my enemy has a horse or a dire wolf or something, they're going to be able to catch up to me. Which is going to give them more opportunities to demount me by doing more damage to my mount. And that's not good. So I have to consider speed as well when mounting up. Now, I didn't mean to demount there, but actually, let me just open this. You can actually see here the gallop speed bonus is 80%, the move speed bonus is 40%. This mount is excellent quality. If I had an outstanding quality or a masterpiece quality mount, I don't know if there are masterpiece quality but, for animals. There probably is. Where am I going? I'm going down here. It's already been taken. That sucks. So, if it was a masterpiece, it would probably move faster. So if you can actually kind of modify that a little bit. If they had a normal quality horse and you had a masterpiece quality ox, there's a good chance that you might escape based off of a slight speed bonus, or at least matching that horse's speed so that they can actually catch up to you. Again, this is all new to me. I just started playing this 3 weeks ago, so my information is spotty and a little few in between. But I'm having so much fun collecting resources that it's hard for me to not stream it and talk about it. The game can get a little laggy at points when there's a lot going on. Like when there was an army of 50+ people charging past me, my frame rate dipped a little bit. It wasn't too bad. I was still able to get out of there safely, but I was definitely losing my shit. Get out of here. You got nothing going on. That poor deer is... Yeah, I'm sorry, deer. Oh, no. I've called in so many deers to die. Forgive me, children. That was a sad event. You may have saw a tax go up when I picked up that money. Guilds will tax you depending upon what guild you're in. And it's a good thing overall because they generally use that money to keep up the guild island and whatnot. You can straight up just give your guild money anytime you want by depositing, you know... I don't know, you can't write K or M in this game like you can in RuneScape. So, like, I could just give them 5,000 coins. 5,000 coins. I don't know if that actually worked. I don't know why that's... Well, anyway. So you can just give them money if you want to. After I have a big haul, I generally give like 50, 25k. Just to help out. I assume that that money is going towards upgrades and whatnot, which I use the Guild Island quite often. To make stuff, there's two types of ways to make stuff. That is just a sad sight. Dead elk at the bottom of a lake. Oh, no one's been here. Nice. Look at all these fish. But yeah, the Guild Island has its own stuff, which doesn't have a feed process equipment, but you have to keep the food up. You have to feed the workers who work there and whatnot. So despite there not being a cost to use the station, you do have to pay for money. Pay for money! You do have to pay for the ingredients to keep the station fed, but on the Guild Island, assumedly the guild leaders are doing that. That's not always the case, but the buildings there should be relatively fed to some degree. The higher level your guild is, the more likely that is. But, yeah, you know. If you don't want, or can't find the thing that you want on your guild island, every major town has player-run shops, which I will show you once we get to town in another 30% load. There's a good majority of work to be done in town, because when you do go in town and use those stations, there's generally a 20% resource return bonus, which is pretty important. That basically makes you able to... It's 20% bonus XP. Do you think of it like that? It's like a portable. But, speaking of portals, there are portals in this game. You'll notice I have a red debuff there, meaning I can only use the Bridge Watch portal. It ties you to, like, you can only use the city portal in Bridge Watch to remove this binding. You need to travel to a different colored portal in the Outlands. So I've got to, like, actually do something to teleport somewhere else. Like, I have to travel there on foot and activate a different colored portal. I don't understand what that even means, but that sounds cool as fuck. Like, there's no teleporting in this game beyond portals that are, you know, that exist in the cities and out in the outlands and whatnot. So that's really effing cool. There's no just, oh, I gotta go on to Carleon. Let me press my teleport to Carleon button. No, you're gonna ride to Carleon on your mount, or you're gonna take a pretty expensive ship ride that sometimes, depending on where you're going, won't let you. Oh fuck! Won't let you bring cargo with you. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Traveling is not an easy thing to do. Thusly, keeping your supplies in a place that has a good market is kind of important. So this game, if you're paying for it monthly, it's going to cost $9.99 a month. If you're paying for it quarterly, I think it's like $8 something a month. And if you pay by the year, it's like $6.99, which is pretty good. It's on par with RuneScape, in my opinion. I don't think I'll ever be able to quit RuneScape. Hey, Mangy Wolves, how you go? How you doing? Because of the quest system that it has, but I'll tell you what. The gathering system in this game is just, it's too good. It's too good to just disregard and go back to a skilling system that doesn't matter. Like, everything that I'm collecting here is going to matter and make me money, which I value very greatly. And what I like about fishing is there tends to be fiber near water, obviously because plants need water to grow. I'm in a desert, so along the banks of the lakes, you will often find good plants to cut up and take the fiber from. So you can kind of do a twofer, which is nice. This is kind of the meta. It's just run around the lake, look for fiber. If you see a school of fish, fish them up. Sometimes there's treasure. Oh, that person's marked for PvP. Oh, he's going into a portal. There he goes. He went in. He's doing a solo dungeon. Solo dungeon. I might try a solo dungeon on stream. I never done one. Are you telling me not every item in RuneScape is useful? Man, I would have known that 10 years ago. I'd probably still be playing. You're right. Like, that is the problem with RuneScape. Is the skilling system is mostly pointless, which was not the case 10 years ago. Back in, 08, 09 even, skilling still had some bite left to it, but fast forward to 2019, and nothing matters unless you want to do high-level PVM, and that's just not for me. I love RuneScape, I love it to death, but it can't provide a skilling experience for me. They've tried hard with their little skilling plan and tweaks here and there, but the PVMers win every time. Every single time. They get their way, or they water down a method that would have been worthy of skilling and making money. So here, because every item is kind of used with every other item, even if I start collecting tier 1 resources, you want to go? Even if I start collecting tier 1 resources, yeah, they're not going to make as much money as tier 7 resources, but they're needed to make tier 7 resources. So, even a noob can make money. And that's just, in my opinion, the most important thing in a game, is making everybody feel useful and important, no matter how experienced they are in the game. That's another thing, is like, for a sandbox game, like, think about Eve. Like, Eve is incredibly hard to pick up for a sandbox game. This, I don't know if it's because I have RuneScape knowledge, but this was just very easy to pick up. There was nothing that I really had to be like, I need extreme, like, assistance. There's a good wiki. It's not amazing like RuneScape's wiki, but it's decent. It's helpful. People in game are generally nice if you're not talking in... You have to think, this is a global chat, so you can choose different chat rooms that you want to be in. And you can turn them off, turn them on, depending on what you're looking for. I have the English chat turned on, which is a global chat for speaking in English. It's not, you know, think of it as like World 84 Portables or the Living Rock Caverns. It's not the most friendly chat. It depends on the time of day, definitely. People use it to just be gross. All right, wolves. I'm here. I'll be here. People just use it to be gross a lot of the times, but, you know, occasionally a noob will pop in and be like, hey, can you help me with this? And then they'll get bad advice because it's general chat. The best thing to do is to join a guild. I was just out here in the desert harvesting noob stuff, and someone came up to me and asked me if I wanted to join a gathering guild. And I was like, yeah, I want to join a gathering guild, but I just left a guild that tricked me into joining. I figured that they were just looking for new players to join, right? But there's actually a scam that goes around in the early game, which it didn't work on me because I joined to do gathering, but if I had to join to do combat, what they do is they set the guild tax at like 80%, 90%, and then anytime you pick up gold, 90% of the gold goes to the guild. Which is a bad thing, obviously. So those types of guilds are called potato farms, and they just basically pick up new players that don't know what's going on and take all their money from them. That's not a good thing, obviously. So I had to leave that guild pretty much immediately. And then you go on a 2-day cooldown, so I let them know that I was on a 2-day cooldown, and they messaged me in 2 days. They were persistent, which was nice. And I joined, and I've been having a good time with that guild. They're friendly people. A lot of them are ex-RuneScape and Eve players. There's a lot of chat about RuneScape, ironically, on the public chat, because I think this game is, for a lot of people, an alternative to RuneScape. Especially if you're a skiller. Or a PvPer. If you love PvP and have been itching for some good PvP, this game has it. I'll tell you that. The battles can be really intense, but the combat system isn't garbage. Like, when you are fighting, it actually feels like you're in control of the character. And that's something to be said for frickin' RuneScape. So, I don't know. I know it's too much to ask for a modified combat system, but is it too much to ask that when I come back to town, the Grand Exchange, to sell all my, you know, goods that I've collected that they don't not sell, or they don't sell for 1 GP or 10 GP each? Is that so much to ask for? Maybe, because it certainly hasn't changed. I feel like this time every year I'm on the verge of quitting RuneScape, and then they do something good at RuneFest, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on board, 100% to the end. I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I really don't. I actually am having a good time in another MMO, which hasn't happened ever. Every time I played another MMO, I've always slightly felt kind of out of place, and like the system wasn't meant for me. It wasn't designed around my thoughts and the way I like to play. This, on the other hand, hits almost every point that I like. It's not perfect. It certainly is not perfect. But it is very close to what I have been looking for. So unless Jagex can actually start catering to skillers again for the first time in a decade, this might be my new home. I can't guarantee that that I'm not gonna stay here. My nose gets really stuffy when I talk a lot. I don't know why. It's probably more swelling than stuffiness, but nasal spray can generally help alleviate it. Just got 99 range a couple days ago. Congratulations, that's awesome. And that's number 4 for you, huh? Getting a 99 is always exciting. That's another thing, is because I've been playing RuneScape for so long. Let me show you the skilling system. Okay, I'm going to be attacked. 1 second. Move out of here. So, the skilling system in this game, or the leveling system in this game, rather, looks really confusing. It's not. What this actually is doing here is just breaking down the different skills and the different tools, because you level things up in a very interesting way here. So, like, at the core, you have fighting, farming, gathering, crafting, and this one is just your adventure, how you level that up as you become a stronger adventurer. But these are the 4 most important things here as far as what is your main goal in this game. Do you want to be an adventurer that does gathering? Do you want to be a farmer? Do you want to be a fighter? Or do you want to craft things like tools or weapons? So there's a lot. Is it like Skyrim skill tree? I haven't played Skyrim, to be honest with you, so let me know. But when you make things, you level up. Or when you use something, you level up. For instance, I use a frost. I use frost staff. Sorry about that. My brain just glitched out. I'm a frost mage at the moment, so I'm level 16 in frost mage. As you level up, you get new abilities. So when I hit level 20, I can use aggressive caster if I want to, which I probably will. At level 30, I unlock a whole new set of staves. That's cool. I want to play Skyrim. It's just one of those things I've never gotten around to, which is honestly, I think for me, eventually going to be nice, because it's one of those games that like has a billion mods and never ends. So one rainy day, I'll have like an unlimited game to play. So anyway, Frost Mage, sure. Now you'll see here. Here's my XP until 17. It's 40,047 XP. I'm 24,000 of that. Once you hit this little mark right here, there's a delineating line that stops you from being unable to learn versus learning with your learning points. More like Frost Noob. Hey guys, Waka. I'm showing off Albion Online because I'm addicted to it and I love it. And it's got a better skilling system than RuneScape, in my opinion. And the way they skill and the way they level stuff is also very interesting here. So I am past that delineating line. I can press the learn button, which will automatically make me 17, but it's going to cost me 6 learning points. If you look up in the top right-hand corner, you'll notice I have 460 learning points. Learning points can be used to finish your progression on Destiny board nodes. Premium characters get 20 learning points per day. Non-premium players get 10 learning points after they finish their daily challenge, which is so easy. It takes like 5 minutes to finish your daily challenge. But so this takes up at 20 a day for me. I could use 6 of those to just right to 17, but it's smarter to hang on to them for more tricky things. For instance, I am pretty adept at weaving fiber or something, or if I was on the verge of needing to get to, like, see, look right here, I'm level 28, on the verge of 29. At level 30, I'm going to unlock a whole new set of animals. So when I'm level 29 and I hit the delineating point, which I don't think there is a delineating point for animals, that sucks. But point being, what if I hit the delineating point for something that I wanted to just get to the next level of immediately? I could, like, once I'm level 39 fishing, I will probably, actually, when I'm level 59 fishing, I will probably just use the learning points to hit 60, because the XP to the next level then can be really, really hard, and that's what learning points are for. You save them up to get past stuff that you really don't want to do. It's not good to use them on stuff that you're like, oh, cool, next level. You know, like, for instance, I enjoy gathering, so I'm probably not going to use it immediately on a gathering skill. For instance, let's see here. At Adept Fiber Weaver, you'll see here there's a little book with a plus symbol. So if I wanted to, I could click this right here, and if you look in the parentheses, it says 6 learning points. It's going away because I'm doing something. But it says the learning threshold has been reached. You can use 6 learning points to just automatically get to the next level of Fiber Harvester. I have 60%, you know, of the way done already. In my opinion, it's better to just finish it off versus using the loyalty points, especially on a skill like Fiber Harvester. Fiber Harvester merely gives bonuses at this point, because I've already unlocked the base Adept Fiber Harvester. Up here, you'll notice there's a Grand Master Fiber Harvester that I am working towards. It has an exclamation part next to it because it is a new challenge that I have to take on. So until a book comes over that, I can't use learning points to finish it. But that is the type of skill that I do want to use loyalty points on. Pick out the money. Because it probably is going to take me an assload of time just to get up to wherever the learning threshold is. And once I've done that, it's actually going to probably cost like a couple hundred loyalty points to finish it off, maybe even more. So it's good to let your loyalty points build up, and I keep calling them loyalty points because I am indoctrinated by RuneScape. Oh, dear Lord. They're learning points. I mean, they're loyalty to some degree because you have to be a premium member to get the most of them. I'm lost. So this is the mini world map. That's why I'm lost, because I'm just stuck in this little, like, hellhole down here. So you have a little mini map that you can bring up anytime you want, which can help you guide around things. I've kind of... it took me a while to learn how to read the map, but it's not that bad. I'm going to head up to the lake up there, because that is my best chance of finding fiber and fish, which is really my life. Until I hit level, like, 60 and everything, I'm mainly just grinding out fiber and fish. Part of a healthy diet. So this has been harvested by someone already, but that's alright. 80% full on my backpack now. The goal is to fill the backpack with goods, and then once we do, we'll hit the town and start crafting it. I'll have to go to my own... so, instead of a player-owned house, this game offers a player-owned island. So you actually can have many houses, or worker nodes and stuff like that, which I will be going there after to pick up my cloth that I need to upgrade this raw cloth. You know, it's currently in fiber form. So what I'll need to do is grab my fiber. I mean my cloth to work with my fiber. And then I will head to the Fiber Weaver as I move very slowly, because I'm going to be overloaded at that point. But nonetheless, I will bring that to the Fiber Weaver and begin turning it into fine cloth and exceptional fine cloth, stuff like that. Then, once we have our cloth made, I'll head over to the Mage Tower, which is where you can begin imbuing robes and whatnot, and cowls, stuff that you use in the Mage skill tree. And again, my goal is to pretty much be self-sustainable. I want to be able to craft everything myself. That way, not if I die, when I die, I will be able to replace my goods fairly effortlessly by just going out and collecting the resources needed to recreate my stuff, because again, this is a full loot PvP game. Similar to how RuneScape, again, used to be. When you're in a PvP zone, a high-risk PvP zone, anyone can attack you. If you fall to an enemy, you're going to be able to be looted if you're in a black zone. For instance, similar to like if you attacked another player in RuneScape, all your loot's up for grabs. So if you're in a black zone, all your loot's up for grabs if you're killed. If you're in a red zone, I think some of your loot is protected. If you're in a yellow zone, you can be attacked, but like it's weird. I think you have to flag yourself for PvP or something. Some of your loot is protected in a yellow zone. I don't 100% know to what degree you can be looted in a yellow zone, but I think what you're wearing is protected in a yellow zone, but anything you're carrying is not. So there's different degrees of danger, and with the different degrees of danger, obviously come with different degrees of stuff. I'm taking this. So different tiers of resources can be found in different zones. If you look at the top right-hand corner, you'll see different resources that I can gather and what level they're at. So 2 to 4 for hides, 2 to 4 for fiber, 2 to 4 for mining. And there's an 8% chance that, or I guess it breaks down rate of enhanced resources, 8% in this cluster, 4.1. I don't really totally understand what that means breaking it down, but I know that every so often, at a very low chance, some of my resources will turn green, blue, or oh god, green, blue, or purple? I think I've seen purple like once. And that's because I stay in the safe zones. If I spent more time in the danger zones, I would see much rarer materials, and I would also see much more material. I would see materials sparkling much more often, which is helpful to me. I'll take a look at my inventory here, and after I catch this fish. But, like, you'll see I have rare hemp here, I have regular hemp, and I have uncommon hemp. Obviously, uncommon and rare hemp is more desirable. It creates rare and uncommon items, which is needed for my coffers. Anytime you are creating those items, people are going to buy them, because they're going to go try to kill other people in them. And if you have a tier 1 item, I just filled a journal, that's another thing I could talk about. Their journals are basically urns, only they have a use beyond getting XP. I'll explain in a minute, although I've kind of lost my previous train of thought now because I just started talking about journals. But yeah, when I go to make stuff, people are going to want higher level stuff opposed to normal stuff because they will be able to do more damage. Higher level players who have been playing this game for 2-3 years don't care. They have money to spare. So they want enchanted stuff because it's going to give them an edge in battle. So if you can provide enchanted throwaway armor for a little bit of a premium, you're going to sell it. It might not sell day 1 or day 2 or day 3, but it will sell. And that's what I love about this game, is the market is made for skillers and killers. In fact, the game is more for PvPers than skillers, but skillers don't need the same kind of gameplay that PvPers need. And the fact that my rarest resources are in dangerous areas, I couldn't ask for anything more than that. You know? Like, that's great. Like, I have a chance of being wrecked, but at the same time, the resources are gold, and I have a great, like, chance of escaping, and I have a good chance of defending myself if I, too, am ready for a fight. Which, if you're not guarded by your guild, you shouldn't be bringing an ox. You should be bringing something that's gonna aid you in battle, like to escape, like a horse or a direwolf or something along those lines. An ox is really meant for, like, you know you're going to be in a safe zone, or you know you have a cavalry to, or, you know, convoy to protect you. Ah, shit, I wasn't looking at the screen. That's another thing. This is fishing. This is fishing, Jagex. This is how you implement fishing in a video game. You make it interactive, catchy the fish, but because it's interactive, because it takes actual time to fish, there's tons of players who don't want to do it, which makes it actually valuable. The fish are, actually valuable. It's great. Woohoo indeed. But, I couldn't ask for a better alternative to RuneScape. If they don't get their act together as far as skilling goes, this is perfect. Hey Mage, was playing Borderlands 3 without any issues since the day I wake up this morning and go to play it again, and now I can't access the files. Any quick fix? We can't verify them either. It sounds like a permissions issue on your disk. Find the directory that the files are located in, and right-click on the folder and go into properties and check the file permissions. Make sure that your account has permission to read, write, and I think this modifies the other option. And also, if you want to be risky, you can just throw everyone as an option in there. If you think your account's like not working, and that'll just give any account access to that file, and then try to verify the files. That's what I would do, opposed to just deleting the entire thing and starting over. I would check file permissions, because that's generally the first thing to F up on Windows. That's a dead end. This happens occasionally, where I have to travel to another location on the map because I've depleted the fiber, or the fish. And that's another thing that I actually enjoy, is you are interacting with the world. The world feels large. There's so much I haven't even seen, and I might not see for months, because it's too hard to get there, or too dangerous to get there. Like, that's just awesome. I don't know if, like, the whole game feels like one big world event. Go away. At least they're fairly dumb. But yeah, the whole game feels like one big world event in the sense that, yes, there's no actual, like, quest storyline going on, but there are kingdoms fighting for control of land because of the resources that are available. Like, this is all fine and dandy what I'm doing right now, but this is noob stuff. Like, there are players that can come in here and gather what I'm gathering in a single, just one click, and they've picked up the whole bush, because they're elder gatherers and stuff. Like, this is just the beginning. I haven't even seen the true Albion experience because I haven't made it there yet. I've had a taste of it, a brief taste, when my guild takes me to the Black Zone, and I get to see the different guilds coming together in harmony and chaos. It's really interesting. Like, they'll be like, "Hey, don't attack Sauce." Like, that's a clan that you don't attack if you're in my clan because they have an alliance with us. But, you know, there are going to be people that aren't in your alliance that you have to watch out for. You know, we've kind of made diplomatic relations with a certain area of the Black Zone, but that doesn't mean that PKers aren't going to run through the Black Zone ganking people. So you have to be always on alert, always near your mount, always ready to get the F out of there. I didn't think I was going to make it back last night with my supplies, and neither did my guild leader. He laughed at me when he found out that I made it back alive. Because I should not have made it out of that situation. I wish I had footage of that. I was too scared to take pictures. All I was thinking of was how to get the F out of there with my butt still attached to my ass. I don't even know what I mean. But holy crap. It was an intense experience that I want to happen again, and Albion is seemingly the only MMO right now that has been able to deliver both a skilling experience that is complete and a PvP experience that rightfully made me almost crap myself because I just wasn't expecting... Get away from the logs. I just wasn't expecting to be, like, ambushed by, like, 1,000 Ronin warriors while I was collecting Skyflower. Who would have thought? I'm almost out of sparkling water, god damn it. See, this guy right here. I'm gonna run him over. Ah! He's taking all my fiber. That's the thing is, you gotta compete for resources in this game. You gotta compete for everything in this game. You gotta compete to survive. Which is just my kind of shit. He ran me over, too. That was the guy that I ran over back there. That's it. This game is fairly interactive. People will generally interact with you if you interact with them. You just waste this quality Moa bird? No. I'm not gonna waste a quality Moa bird. I love the Moa birds, they're adorable. It's probably my favorite monster. They're harmless and they got little noodle necks. Sometimes I'm shitty at fishing when I'm not paying attention. Give me that. Give me that hemp. So, for anyone who cares, I've been in contact with the good old P-Dog, and we are going to try to do a show tomorrow. He had his cousin's 50th birthday party on Friday. It was like his son's 18th birthday on Saturday, and my ass on Sunday. So he got a lot going on over there. That you know, ding dang son. I personally don't. I've just been trying to work up the courage to stream Albion because I feel like I should be playing RuneScape or World of Warcraft Classic right now. I do have a subscription thanks to Sudwood to World of Warcraft Classic, and I really enjoy it. But skilling. I've been looking for this forever. It's like my dream has come true. And it came true at a really bad time for, like, World of Warcraft. But I'm shaking on the inside. Probably because I haven't eaten today, but let's pretend it's excitement. I haven't enjoyed actual skilling for the sake of skilling probably since RuneScape Classic, but I can't say that for sure. And it really stems from having to be interactive, having to move around the world to find nodes that aren't depleted, that aren't being taken by other players. The fact that I know my skills are based on my tools that I have to level up is a really big winner for me. It just really goes back to the roots of MMOs, which I think is rare. It also tickles the fancy for people who enjoy MOBAs, which is not me, but I like Diablo, which runs in a similar vein combat style-wise. So I actually have a combat system that I like on top of a skilling system that rewards me for doing and is engaging. Like, alright, I fucked that fish up, but hey, I'm talking too much. So, I don't know, I am so satiated by... Oh, god damn it. I'm so not paying attention. I'm so satiated by the game that I feel like... I feel guilty, almost. I feel like I'm cheating on RuneScape. But Jagex needs to get their shit together. And make skilling content rewardable. Otherwise, here I lie. In a glorious... I don't even know what to call this game. It's a sandbox MMO. It's apparently what I've been waiting for. A really sharp pain in my temple right now. So, beyond all those points, I'm also a fan of the art. The graphics are on point. They remind me of RuneScape to some degree. They're actually lower fidelity than RuneScape, if you can believe that. But they have a really nice charm to them that works. It just, you know, the only thing I would really say that they... Okay. The only thing I would say that they really need to work on is their cosmetic lineup. There's not enough cosmetics available. They do have a premium currency. The only form of microtransaction in this game is gold. You can see the gold market. You can see it going up and down. That's just, you know, it's how things are. You can get your gold. Here you go. Premium. I was talking about that earlier. $6.95 for a year. Anyway, that's the only microtransaction in this game. No loot boxes. This is not viable with any sort of microtransactions. If you're curious, and you can sell the mount after you unlock it if you don't like it. It was my first, so I kept it. I'm not a huge fan. No, not you again. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm not like... I was like, hey, it's my first mount. I'll always remember it as my first mount. Might as well keep it. Pardon me. So, after this load is done, I will do the crafting that I need to do, and then I think I will maybe attempt my first ever solo dungeon, if people want that, if people are interested in seeing some of the combat in this game. I'm kind of interested to see one. And, I mean, I could die, who knows? But, I think it would be interesting. They've only just come out with the cosmetics. They are planning more, I think. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I am pretty big into cosmetics. That's honestly what kept me going past Max and everything in RuneScape. Beyond getting 120 and everything was the cosmetics. Getting new cosmetics and whatnot. Collecting rare ones. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, that's good to hear. I want to see stuff that you can put on your character and whatnot. That would be much appreciated. But if it's new, I'll cut them some slack. I honestly have very little knowledge of Albion's history. I know that it's been around longer than it's been available for free. from my knowledge. Like, it wasn't just on Steam, and then bam, that was Albion. It does have its own launcher, and I think it was in closed beta for at least a couple of years before it became a public product. So it's got a lot going on. It's, despite being only like a couple of years old for free to play, it's a lot deeper than a 2-year-old game would be, as far as the polish goes and whatnot. The game feels finished. It doesn't feel like I'm playing an early access game. I have had bugs occasionally, mainly with fishing, but overall, it's a pretty stable game. So that's also something that needs to be accounted for, because I've tried games by Tryon, not Rift specifically, but they have other MMOs. Can you believe that? And one of them I installed, and I could not get past the character creation screen because the game just crashed. Like, I would be like, all right, let's go, start. And that was the end of it. So, the fact that this game functions well is good, coming from growing up on RuneScape. I've been playing just over 2 months now. That's awesome. This is my first month, like 3 weeks in. I played RuneScape, and I mean, I still play it. I've been playing it for 18 years. So I grew up on it as well. Started playing it when I was 12, and just never stopped. It just has always been a part of my life. It's always tickled my fancy. The fact that game is always changing was a big sell to me. And a big sell to me was its skilling system. I am a skiller. I like to craft. I like to gather. RuneScape went in a very different direction. Around like 2010 to 2012, they were just like, all right, here, we're going to just change the game, not care about skillers anymore. And they came out with that evolution of combat, which is, you know, it's come and fit into its own thing, but it just doesn't work very well, in my opinion, for their engine. So I'll never be what I want to be in that game, because all of the money is in combat, and all of my joy is in skilling. And playing games is supposed to be for fun. So, if another game, e.g. Albion, caters and delivers exactly what I've been lamenting RuneScape has been losing, damn it, then why would I not play Albion? Like, why would I keep playing RuneScape? Some would say sunk cost fallacy. You have over 3 billion experience in RuneScape, and that's like, why do you want to leave that behind? Played old school RuneScape a little bit, but always on and off. Old school RuneScape is good as well. I didn't play too much of it. I have it on my phone. I tried to get into it back when they were polling warding. I was like, if this is going to be a new skill, I'm all about playing old school RuneScape. But that didn't pass, so I was, that pittered out for me. Even the OG devs were like, yeah, warding is what we would have done. And everyone's like, no, we don't want that garbage. We don't want a new skill. We just want... Like, what do they want? I don't even know what they want. Old school RuneScape confuses me a little bit. Their player base is kind of self-destructive. I haven't had a chance to really get into the community of Albion. I tried to get into the Eve as well. That did not work out very well for me. Nobody wants to talk to you in Eve. At least here, people are friendly for the most part. I mean, they want to kill you too, but someone wanted to trade me. But they had a green skull instead of like a, you know, safe reputation, and we were in a safe zone. But I didn't trust him. So I declined the trade. Because I'm not going to trust somebody with a reputation of untrustworthy. Maybe I'm taking the rating system in this game a little too seriously. But I don't know. So the solo dungeons, right? The green tears in reality. I really want to try one. That's going to be my goal after I finish up here. I'm almost full. I think that I want to see what kind of loot is in there. Because I've never seen the inside of one. I'm honestly kind of just ready to go back to town now. Sick of running around. That's cotton, don't need it. Alrighty. Once I hit 90%, we'll head back. Because I do need to pick up a bunch of cloth from the Guild Island, which is going to weigh me down a bit. Chop it. I'm curious to know if this game has an arena system or anything like that. Oh. That answers the question. Solo queue, sign up for a 5 vs 5 battle. Group queue, sign up for a 5 vs 5 arena battle. Alright. Have you done much stuff in red zones? Not yet. I've been to the black zone a little bit with my guild. I had an amazing experience last night in the black zone where an army of like 50 people just came into our area and they were heading somewhere clearly. Like they did not have us in mind, but just watching this massive army just roll past me as I'm like running for my life to get out of there was a really cool experience. I haven't experienced that since RuneScape old school, like real RuneScape old school. So that like heart pounding, get the fuck out of there. We got company was really exhilarating. And it was I didn't think it would show you anything on the map. When I saw that big red blotch on the map, I was like, it really gave me an indication of how fucked I really was. If they wanted me, I would have been dead. The only reason I think that they didn't attack me was because they were on a mission to do something else, and they didn't want to, you know, break rank with the rest of their cavalry. That was my guess, at least. Because I would have killed me. Am I going the right way? I'm not going the right way. Yeah, the PvP in this game is intense, and I'm glad to see that it's alive somewhere in an MMO. Let me rephrase that. In an MMO that also has, like, skilling as a center mechanic. It's very hard to find both of those things. Yeah, I've been lucky. I haven't been ganked yet. Alright. I'm on the wrong place. I forgot I moved all my cloth to my island. let's see here. We're gonna be needing the neat cloth. And we'll take fine cloth. That's all the fine cloth I have, huh? Doesn't matter, we're making more. I don't know if we need the simple cloth. Did I ever said flax? Yeah, we'll take simple cloth. Alright. I almost have a full stack of uncommon fine cloth as well. Once you get started gathering in red black suns, you'll need a bloodletter to escape ganks. That's good to know. Let's see. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to wait. I don't know why I'd want to wait. Maybe just to get up my ability to make better things. I think you proc for higher rarity or higher quality, the better your level is in the specialist or something. I don't know if I'm making that up or not. It seemed like that was the case. Oh, wait, I'm reading chat. Sorry. It's going the wrong way. Yeah, gathering in black zones is fun. I've only had the experience twice. Let me in. But, and anytime my guild says they're going to the black zone now, I'm pretty much on board. I was apprehensive at first. Alright, let's first up make whatever simple cloth we got to. Alright, so let's see. We can make a little bit. Is it my lack of simple cloth? No, I got to get... I don't know. I never understand this shit. I just press the buttons. I'm math deficient. I'm number stupid. I cannot read numbers right, ever. But, it doesn't matter. We're going to make a bunch of cloth, make a bunch of uncommon cloth. We're going to make a bunch of rare cloth, too. Once I have a full stack of that, it's going to be fun. Watch my level fly up, hopefully. Only 83 extra left. I saved my focus for gardening. That's another thing. Farming, I love farming. That's another thing that, like, RuneScape always made me so happy about, was their amount of options for farming. And then they ruined it with player-owned farms instead of making it better. Which they're fixing, to be fair. But, you know, it's just like the damage has been done already. And now I'm 120 farming. So, there's that. It won't even let me uninstall after changing all the permissions. Damn. There's a tool that you can use to uninstall things. Try using like Revo's uninstaller. They have a deep uninstaller that they don't charge for. When you messed with the permissions, did you just add to the permissions? Like, did you just add yourself or everyone, or what happened? I don't have any of that. I don't have any of that. Okay. Bye bye. What's the matter here? Fine cloth. That's what we're doing. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I hate computers. If I never work another IT job in my life, I will be happy. We do. Hopefully we're going to have another new person on our show tomorrow. I can't promise that, because everything I do is subject to failure. But yeah, if everything goes well, looks like we might have a new individual joining us, Cliff. And I haven't even posted the last show that we did because I've just been too busy with life, which sucks. I'm sorry for anyone who actually cares. But, life is getting me down. Should have this plugged in. I love this phone. I'll hopefully not need a new phone for a long time. And this, I like this, where you just sit here and you watch it, watch the cloth be made, watch your items be made. It's like after a long haul, you've been working hard, your hands hurt. Relax, you're making cloth. It's time to do artisan crafting, which most of it, in my opinion, is fine to have like this. When you get to the really tricky stuff, I would like to see a little more involvement and a chance of failure, but I'm not going to complain. I can't have everything. Can't have my cake and eat it too. Why can I fill tier 7 journals for fishing by catching tier 2 to 3 fish, but I can't fill tier 7 cropping journals with tier 4 fiber? Is there something... Is fishing exempt to something like that? Like, what happened? I need more neat cloth, apparently. Why has this happened? Okay. I need more neat cloth if I want to work with the rest of this. Let me check. Did I take... I think I took all my neat cloth. I'm pretty sure I did. I might have a severe excess of hemp this time, which is fine. That just means we're back... Means we're back in, excuse me. Means we're back in alignment with the amount of materials we have. Alright. I think it's because fishing doesn't really have tiers. Oh, okay. That's good to... That makes sense. It's not like other gathering skill sets. Okay. My brain just needed a reason. It just wasn't making sense to me. But that's a valid reason. Alright, no, I'm not making robes, I'm making cowls. I think I'm still making cowls. I'm trying to get level 6 and making cowls, and then I'll switch to sandals. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. Otherwise, I just put a bunch of work into tier 30. I mean 60. I hope TK Gearbox didn't shaft you. Oh, what are you still... Oh, with a funky permissions issue, huh? Man. Are you running on Windows 10? I wish I could open the Destiny board without canceling this, so I could go double check that I'm not making the wrong thing. I could have checked beforehand, but now it's already started, and like... It's a good amount of leftover hemp. I wonder what hemp sells for raw. Alright, let's take a look at that. What am I? Level 31! Alright. I'm glad I stopped and checked. We need to make good old-fashioned sandals. I'm only 4! Oh, because I have an inventory problem. These things are mostly worthless. Don't tell anybody. Better. Alright. Well, that happens. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Because I can't really do anything at this screen anyway. So why not? Be right back. Don't go too far. Alrighty. Take care. Good to see you, Comatose. Alright. I pressed the wrong button, but that is also the wrong button. I'm gonna press a lot of wrong buttons real quick. Dear Lord. Oh God. Help me. Okay. Whew! That was scary. So I'm not just over here making good old-fashioned mage sandals. Working on tier 6. Pretty good. Almost accidentally put these all into whatchamacallits. Into cowls. I want to be able to make tier 6 everything, or all, all the tops and bottoms. Right now I can't make the bottoms. I can't wear them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, point being, is when I can wear them, I want to be able to make them. That would be the preferable option. So as you can see here, it's breaking down into multiple different qualities. We have normal quality all the way up to excellent quality. There's also outstanding quality and masterpiece, I believe. I've made very few masterpieces, like maybe 2 in my entire time. But, you know, when you're making low-level masterpieces, it's not really, doesn't really matter that much. It's just kind of like a novelty, like, hey, cool, look what I did. But, alright, after endless troubleshooting, I've decided I'm gonna detonate my computer. Oh, try a restore point, perhaps? That's the only thing that would be my first attempt, is trying to restore the computer to before the, thing was installed. And, I only have 3 slots, that's why it's doing this to me. Pretty much 213 of 24. I'll just make it to 3 at a time, it's not a big deal. I was able to get it uninstalled going, okay. Did it error out or something? What do we got left? I think I would tell you how much we have left, but I'm not going to divide 24 by 159. If I could just... You know what? I'm sorry, worm. I'm not destroying the seaweed. It's too valuable to me. I might destroy this one piece of rare hemp. But it's... We're almost there, though. I hate it when sorting things don't put them where I expect them to be. Almost there. That's still like 45. We're getting there. I think this is the last one. Oh, we made a new one. I think. One more. Or yeah. Cool. We did it. We finished. Let's see here. So, now that we have all this garbage, we'll go to the Grand Exchange, aka the auction house. What are the number of skills compared to RuneScape? Enough variety to keep it fresh? RuneScape definitely has more skills, but this has, in my opinion, more interesting and engaging skills. So, we have here, you have that's sous chef apparently. But that breaks down into alchemist, chef, herbalist, crop farmer, animal breeder. So you have... Those are like your kind of creation things for products, your production skills. You have skills in every weapon type and every tool type must be leveled up. So like I haven't gotten really far in that. I do mostly fiber right now, but... And then there's different tiers depending on the type of gear you want to wear and unlock. So like I can wear masters. I can wear up to master level here. But like I haven't unlocked Grandmaster yet. To do that, I still need to at least get to this point to spend learning points or get a million total XP in harvesting fiber altogether. There's also tool maker, so you can actually make the tools that people need. So you can craft different tools, miner crafter, warrior crafter, etc., etc. And as you get better at crafting these, you're gonna level up your skill. It's like your specialist skill for that, and what that does is it makes you more likely to produce high level or better quality items, like an excellent version or an outstanding version or a masterpiece, opposed to a normal version or good quality. It gives you a better chance of making higher quality items, which are going to sell for more money because they have better stats. So over here you can see I put a lot of effort into my crafting of cloth specifically, but I could change my mind and start deciding that I want to craft staves or leather or something else. You know, like, everything is open to you. You're never locked into one specific thing like RuneScape, but the leveling system is very different than RuneScape. If you go in thinking of it exactly like RuneScape, you're going to be very confused. What you really need to do is just look at the base right here and think, okay, do I want to be a fighter? Do I want to be a farmer, a gatherer, or a craftsman? Like those are like the roots. Like, what do you want to start off doing? I jumped right into farming and gathering, and that's just... You can go any way you want, though. And then they get more complex as you go down. You get better tools, acquire more XP to get there. One thing also is the form of prestige that this game has that RuneScape doesn't have. There's no real limit to the specialist that I can tell. Like, you can keep gathering XP. It might cap out at like 100 or something. I haven't investigated that yet, but holy crap, is there enough to do? In my opinion, yes. All right, I gotta sell the crap I just made. So let's see. So someone to the Grand Exchange. Here you see is like I could sell directly to whoever put this buy order in for 20% below market, or I can create my own sell order and sell it for whatever I want and hope somebody buys it. So because this is fairly close, I'm not going to bother creating a sell order. I'm just going to give it to that person. Same here. It's 2k more. Just going to sell it to the person. Mage Cowl, 12% below market, 13k. Again, I could make like 14k. What's the point? I'll just direct sell it to whoever made that offer. I got these boots here. Those are mine. Let's see here. We got a sell order, 27% below the market. That is a different story. I am going to put it at 1200 at 13% below the market and wait for someone to purchase it. Got 17 outstanding quality shoes, selling at 61% below the market. You can suck my balls. I'll sell this at 800, 780, 750. Sell it at 750. It's 2% below. These are good quality. 57% below the market. No, thank you. Sell them at 700 even. Anytime you want to check it out, hit me up. I can give you a referral code to get some bonus stuff. So this is 680. Yeah, 600 maybe. That's not bad. All right, what else we got? Let me just. You can also sort by just like, what do I got here? Tier 4. What's tier 4 in my inventory? Out of curiosity. Wow, that sucks. I would never do that. Alright, so we can sell these. Or at least put them on the market. Sell the blue scales. 4% below the market. They're yours. I don't think I have anything of tier 5 that I need to sell. Tier 6. Alright, cool. I think we might be done. Now we gotta sell the regular tier fish. That's 0% below the market. Have fun. I keep my low river crabs because I believe they're involved in a recipe that I want to use. Everything else needs to come with me back to my island. Whoop. Yes. All right. So the fiber and cloth that I didn't use is going to go in here. We actually have a full stack of uncommon cloth. I did not expect that. So, what we need to work on this is flax. We need a lot of flax. Never thought I'd say that. I didn't sell that while I was at the place. It's not a big deal. Like cooking. Thing over here is fine. I don't know why I have cotton in there, but whatever. I'm going to use some of the focus that I've gathered. Take care, Cliff. Oh, wow. Singapore. That's quite a time difference. Sleep well. Quickly water some of these bad boys up here. I don't think nope, I think I used too much of my... Yeah. You can nurture these to guarantee more offspring. You can nurture these to guarantee... Actually, no, you can't. You can't nourish these. They just give you milk when they're at the max, when they're at adulthood. Well, I can butcher them if I want. Right now, I'm collecting their milk to be turned into butter over here at my windmill. This is a green island. We operate on wind power. I've only built a few things that I've used, like the butcher and the cook. But that's not to say that this island won't eventually be popping someday. safe amount. Feel free to talk unless you feel they're buying time for their friends to come. There, my clan's talking about being in the black zone. I'm not up for the black zone at the moment. I mean, if they were... I don't know if they're there or not. It sounds like there's danger going on there, actually. Does it stuff in it? Yeah, it does. It sounds like there's 3 people ganking out in the black zone right now. Alright, now that I'm back, what I wanted to do... I forgot. I gotta go into the keep down here. I want to try a randomized dungeon. I've never done one before. Why are you still in my inventory? Alright, well, now is the time, at least, to put some stuff away that I'm not going to be using. Do you need tools inside of a dungeon? I hope not. I hope it's just a fighting thing. Oh wait, no, that's actually what I want to wear. Ah! I wish there was a better way to do this. Oh, no, I don't want that. Hanging on to those. Actually, no, I don't need to hang on to them. Now I'm actually wearing combat gear. You were supposed to... I'll just bring that stuff back to my island after I come back. Not sure what's going on with that stuff. What do these do? Oh, you know, I might... Fuck it. I actually am going to my guild island, so I'm going to take the crabs. I think that's the only... Oh, nope, you're a food ingredient too. I cook on my island, that's why I'm looking for food ingredients. And by on my island, I mean the guild island. Alright. Where am I? I'm at the auction house. One. Alright, I'll eat that one. Alright, I think I am good to go. Let me eat this low river. You know, I'll wait until I get there. These fries barely qualify as food. Ah. All right. Let's find one. It's interesting that you actually have to find the dungeons. Here's one. Spooky. Alright, I have no... What's on F? Run, delayed teleport, energetic sprint. We're going with delayed teleport, aggression, increases your damage and heal power. Cost, you want to do that one. Just want to make sure everything has cast speed. I'm all about cast speed. Your fast casts will be the blast. Alright, we're going to eat this. And so what does it do? Reduces your energy cost. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh. Pressed the button I didn't mean to. This is spooky. I don't know if I should be mount up or if this is safe. It's like, what's going on here? I mean, I'll tell you what. Interesting. I expected a little more action. Is it already open? The common chest is empty? Was this dungeon defeated? Like, I don't understand. So this seems to be depleted. Does this take me out of the dungeon? Let's find out. Alright. Fuck that one. I'll try another one. I don't know. I didn't know that could be the case. If it's defeated, just make it not accessible. Make it go away. I don't know who that was. Oh, who are you? Ouch. All right. What we need to do here is remember what our abilities do. A delayed teleport, energy regain. So these are all like out of combat abilities for the most part, except for this one, which allows me to teleport, which could be helpful. Oh God! Let's make it Witcher. Oh! Oh! I don't like it! I don't like it! I wish scary. I feel like this is not made for one person. Solo dungeon? Maybe not a solo dungeon. Come here, buddy. See, it's like I can maybe take like 2 of them, but I can't take all of them. Come on. Have some fun with me. Yeah! That's how you do it. We gotta lure them away. One at a time. So just do that. Get out. Chase her over here. No! Come back! I love you! Damn it. Come here. Oh. Feel the cold. It's so cold. Alright, all my good abilities are on cooldown now, so let's give it a second. Eat these horrible french fries. Oh god. Time to go! I just want, like, one of you. You come here. You come here, come here, come here. I like you. I'm gonna be a friend. Oh, I got backup. Nice. Oh, fuck you. You take care of him. Not so fun, is it? Actually, he might be a lot higher than me. I can't tell. He clearly is on a mission. It's my treasure, mother... Get back here. Let's cool that down, shall we? Ah, walking in lava, not my smartest move. Are you a boss? You have words. Ah! You could play at that game. Oh, you're the assistant. That's what I will say when I die too. Interesting. Winter becomes you. Ah! So hurt. Get back here, you pile of garbage. My speed is superior. I don't even know what that does. There's another one over here. Shit. That thing's got some punch to it. Alright, that should not have even hit me. Suck it! Suck ice magic! Oh, he's at full health again. See you later. I don't know you. I'm bored. I gotta keep up with this motherfucker. Ice storm. It's cold outside. I don't hate this. Pretty good. I wouldn't be able to do it with our friend, though. I'm not high enough level. What's that ability again? Oh, yeah. I'm really bad at using that ability because I keep thinking it's the winter ability, but the winter ability is on the other one. Oh, we going down. Feature this around the next town. Is there anything out here? No. Look at this fucker. Oh! Birds can't do that. Not even gonna help you. Just gonna keep going because you were a dick to me. I'll take whatever that is, just to keep my channel going. I hope he died back there like a fucking asshole he is. Ah! Books! Ah! Living books! Who? Oh, dicks. I miss my friend. I miss my friend that I left behind. Yeah, you see how you like it now, bitch. He actually might. He's a tank, so he should probably be fine. Actually, it's the problem. I'm not a tank. My teleport ability doesn't always take. Oh, that was not supposed to hit me! You pile of dicks! Moderately disappointed by that. That's okay, though. I'm still alive. My goodness. Oh no, where'd you come from? That's fucking portal demon from hell. That's not fair. You can't do that. Jump out of a portal like a bastard. Where does he think he is? Alright. I'm not dead at least. He's in here somewhere. Yeah. You pile of garbage. Eat winter. He's probably so far ahead now. Oh, never mind. He's healing. Can I step in this? Does this hurt? No. I think it took some of my run energy away. Okay, that's a boss. Oh, smart. He didn't even see the minions. He's smarter than I am. If he was smart with me, he would group up. But he is not. All right. Time to eat winter. Very nice. She's dead. I wonder if we both get loot, or what happens here. Nice. I wonder if I stole his loot. I don't know. I think he would have said something really mean to me in chat if that was the case, but I really hope that we both get loot. Anyway, that was fun. I didn't expect that to actually succeed. We got generally used in what is that? In artifact melding. These are bags of silver. We got runes. Alright. Let's head back to base real quick. Figure out where I am. Okay, we're not even that far. I'll head back to base and we'll wrap it up because I gotta go shopping. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? What does this do? Ah! I haven't made it to that level of crafting yet. I have no idea how to deal with that. So we're just going to put them away. I didn't want to sort that. That was a bad idea. Now all of my equipment is sorted in there. I love pressing that sort button. Alright. So I gotta pick out the crap that I need. Just resorting everything here. Quite a mess. 4 level 5 was that expert harvester work boots? There they are. We have expert fisherman's work boots. Everything else, this got PvP gear up there that I'm willing to lose. I gotta get my books. All right. I think I am mostly where I want to be. I'll take these out of here. They don't belong there. You have to do these hides. Okay. Take those to their necessary location. But for now, I have to go to Stop and Shop. Because this is the last seltzer I have. No joke. Good stream, though. Thank you very much, everyone who came out. We are going to be hopefully recording RuneScape Weekly tomorrow, if all goes well. So yeah, hope to see you there. We will be live. Thank you very much. Hey, Sud. Yeah, it's a good guild. And I had to ask them what the name meant. I had to get the inside joke. Anyway, I will be back for RuneScape Weekly tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.